Hello people, it's Trucker like an inspirational way back with another video. So we're going to continue getting some MMA content out for you guys, because that's mainly what the channel is, my MMA fitness. But also, you know, as I've said in previous videos, I like to do videos that make you guys laugh, but I can't really bring those videos that make you laugh at the moment because it's a bit hard with COVID. Hopefully in December we won't be in COVID, and then me and G-Man can start bringing some challenges back and some funny podcast, do the Christmas podcast, which should be a laugh, you know, all that sort of malarkey. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, but on that note, if you could subscribe, be amazing. On the road to 500, be amazing to hit that by the end of this year. It would mean the world to me. So if you could just drop a like and a comment, and a sub, be much appreciated. So, this video is going to be my top 6 5-foot UFC fighters. I'm not going to lie, quite a lot of them are modern-ish ones. There is a few old ones, but yeah. So we'll start number 6, Khabib. Good old Khabib. You know, I think it's pretty obvious why he is. He's just an absolute beast, good kickboxer. But what I like about him quite a lot, personally, is his ground game. His ground game is top notch. And I love it because the fact that he can just tease his opponents. A great example of this is the McGregor fighter, Conor McGregor fight he had. He could have locked in a submission plenty of times, but he just teased him, played him out a little bit, and that's the beauty of expert in Jiu-Jitsu or BJJ, who have got the skills. If they're an expert in it, they can just play about like that and just tease you and just hold you there, and then just bang, lock in his submission, and just boom, be done with. So that's why he's one of my favourites. It's just the fact his ground game is just top notch, and the fact that he just plays about and then just locks in, and just, yeah, it's beautiful stuff. Conor McGregor, mainly one because he's just an absolute striking beast. He's very calculated, very good at timing his shots, very, you know, trying to think of the word. I forgot the word, but anyway, what I was trying to say is he's very calculated, you know. He knows when to strike, he knows when to hold back, he knows when to be aggressive, he knows when to defense. And that's what I love about his stand-up style. He's very cautious, he's not, you know, too much in there. And he's just very good with his punches and kicks as well, you know. An absolute beast. And also, as much as I don't like cocky people, he can back it up, so it's fair play. 4th, now, don't shoot me in the comments if I get this one wrong. It's either Nick or Nate Diaz, whichever one faced against Conor McGregor. This one's for a very different reason compared to the other ones, is his chin. I just think he's an amazing boxer. He's got very good boxing skills. He's pretty average on the ground, or pretty good, but I wouldn't say Khabib level. But what I love about it is he can just take a hit and a hit and a hit and not go down. Very tough, a lot of heart to him, which is something I would love to be myself if I ever get to a UFC or MMA fight, is to have a lot of heart and a lot of, be able to take a lot of hits. And I love the fact he just backs it up with his cockiness, and he can dish it as much as he takes it. You know, as much as he can stand there and take a freaking punch and a beating, he can give some good fucking hits as well. Excuse my language, don't demonetize me YouTube, please don't monetize me YouTube. But yeah, so that's the 3rd one. Nick or Nate, I forgot, but yeah. 3rd one, Israel, I believe that's his name. He's basically the upgraded version of Jon Jones, I believe, in my opinion. Very flashy, very good striker. Yeah, there's not really much else to say. He's obviously undefeated at the moment. He's just an amazing striker. Very flashy, very, you know, technical fighter. But he puts on a show. That's one of my reasons why I love him as a fighter, and when he's one of my favourites. He knows how to put a show on. And in fact, he's still undefeated. It's pretty amazing, to be fair. So yeah, he's number 3. Number 2 is pretty much the person I think he is very similar to, or if not the upgraded version of him, Jon Jones. Again, Jon Jones back in his prime. He obviously isn't fighting much now, but he still does. he was a bit like Israel, very flashy, very fast with his strikes, very good technique, an amazing kickboxer, but could do all the spinning stuff and the flashy kicks as well. And he's one of the reasons why I loved UFC, or why I got into it, because he knows how. Like I said, he's Israel version 0.1. He knows how to put a show on. And then last but not least, GSP. One of my favourite fighters of all time. I've actually got a poster. Because he was an amazing kickboxer for one, and two, he had a very good ground game, very good submission, and that's kind of what I'm basing my martial arts off. Is I want to be good at the ground, but I also want to be good at striking. Now, granted, he never did anything fancy, but he did all the basic stuff to perfection. And yes, he was a bit of a boring fighter, because most of the time he would try and take you down and play defense and get you on the ground. But if he needed to, he could stand up and go. You know, and he's the person that got me into UFC, to be fair. So, and my style, my MMA style is very similar to it, so I'm trying to base it. Mine's based similar. I'm trying to base mine off his, because I want to be good at the ground game, and I also want to be good at standing up. I don't want to be like I don't want to be flashy, you know. If I can do the flashy moves, that'd be cool. But I want to be really good at the basics, and at the base, make the basics, which is what he done very well, look like they're $1,000,000. But he can also defend himself on the ground. So there we go. That is my top 6 MMA fighters, UFC fighters. All for very much different reasons. Well, a few of them are the same, but you know. Now, there's many more out there that are very good, and I'm not disputing that, you know. There's thousands, loads, hundreds out there that are good. But that's just my personal picks for my top 6 favourite UFC fighters. So I'm an inspiration, like I said, if you could sub, that'd be amazing. I will be back next week with my Kung Fu top 6 favourite fighters, or mixed martial artists, whichever way you want to look at it. And the Road to Greatness 2 video, the full song. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, subscribe. We're on the road to 500, baby. Let's go. I will see you later. Cheers. Bye.